Tinubu asked Supreme Court to discard CSU deposition because it was conducted by U.S. lawyers, not court officers. Can you imagine? So the U.S. deposition was not done before the magistrate or the justice that ordered it. So the lawyers came together in a conference and listened to a deposition done by the CSU registrar, Mr. Westberg. Okay, so because of that, Tinubu is now asking the Supreme Court not to accept it. They should discard the deposition. It's a joke. Everything that is done in the US is well documented. Those judicial officers or those lawyers that receive a document from the CSU registrar, everything is well documented, and I don't think all of that can just be swept away on technicalities. It not work. The US is US. It's not Nigeria where even technicalities that do not apply will be enforced. Okay, let's dive into the detail and see what Tinubu is trying to say and what he's trying to achieve. President Bola Tinubu has asked the Supreme Court to throw out the forgery evidence tendered by his rival Atiku Abubakar on the grounds that the deposition of Caleb Westberg, registrar of the Chicago State University, was conducted by U.S. attorneys rather than certified judicial officers. So who are attorneys? Are attorneys not certified judicial officers? Who are attorneys in the first place? Are they military people? Are they accountants? Are they administrators? Or are they, I don't understand, are they policemen? Yeah? Attorneys are judicial officers. And so they had the right to hear what they wanted to hear. So, and everything they did was under the instruction of the Mr. Gilbert, the magistrate judge that gave the initial judgment, and followed by Nancy Maldonado, who also sustained that judgment. So everything is as per the instruction received from the court, and so cannot just be discarded away like that. Okay. Mr. Tinubu on October 12 filed a counter affidavit to defend himself from Mr. Abubakar's petition seeking an annulment of his election victory at the top court. Okay, in it, he implied the content of the deposition could not be trusted. I know as a fact that neither Gwendolyn Bedford nor any other person present at the deposition is a judicial officer, asserted the Nigerian leader in a calculated move to discredit Mr. Westberg's testimony given in front of all the respondents' attorneys on October 3rd. So Mr. Tinubu further tainted the deposition by implying that it was not held in a natural setting because Duchet LLP, the legal firm representing Mr. Abubakar, selected their West Waka office as the venue. So Duchet LLP, referenced as the venue of the deposition, is the law office where Angela Liu, Esquire, counsel to the first appellant, herein serves as partner. The president wrote to the Supreme Court at 4:42 p.m. on October 12th. Can you imagine? So it was unclear, though, whether Mr. Tinubu's legal team, Charles Carmichael and Oluwole Afolabi, objected to the venue prior to the October 3rd deposition, or if they consented to go to Mr. Abubakar's preferred location. However, Mr. Tinubu seems ready to exploit the West Waka location as a legal loophole to prevent the Supreme Court from admitting the deposition as proof of his forgery. As the legal showdown for Nigeria's presidency draws near, Mr. Tinubu has unsheathed his own sword, leveling serious allegations of identity fraud and forgery against his main opponent in the February election. He was challenged by Abubakar to explain why he bore Atiku Kojoli on his primary school certificate and Siddiq Abubakar on his 1965 West African senior school certificate. Now, wow. So what Tinubu is trying to say now is that the deposition was not held by judicial officers and was not held at a court setting, and so it shouldn't be accepted. Did they know that whatever they did was by the instruction of the U.S. court judge, Nancy Maldonado, there? And again, just like he said here, what about the Tinubu lawyers that were part of that deposition? Why did they not object to that location? Okay, why did they not ask for somewhere else or a court setting, or even be done before any of those judges or justices that gave CSU the court instruction to release the document? So all these ones are, so they know that the content is genuine, so they're looking for other frivolous ways just to, to discredit it and to make it irrelevant. But will that work for them? I doubt if it will work for them. Frankly speaking, I doubt if it will work for them, because so the thing now is that Tinubu is looking for technicalities to stop the Supreme Court of Nigeria from accepting or admitting the fresh evidences that Atiku has provided. We can see that Atiku is even bringing in more documents into that court premises or into that court case. And at the end of the day, let's see where they're going. The only thing I observe from all of this, just the same way it happened at the tribunal, okay, they will be bringing out propaganda like this from beginning, okay, before the tribunal judgment. They were bringing out propaganda like this, and at the end of the day, we'll find out all of those propagandas that they brought out actually were sustained by the tribunal judges as judgment. So it means that all these ones that Tinubu and his lawyers are bringing out propaganda like this, it means that these are the points they want to use to quash Atiku and Obi's appeal at the Supreme Court. That they're letting us have heads up. They're letting us preparing the part of judgment. That's what we see from here. Because I would not be surprised if the Supreme Court justices, base their judgment on any of this propaganda. Most likely that is what is going to happen. All right. So there are a few comments here. Someone said you are mad by saying so. That Tinubu raised his family with forgery and fraud. If he didn't go to school, why should authority issue a certificate for non-student? The school authority says Tinubu is a student from 1977 and graduated in 1979 with the confirmation of all world communicated and organization. I beg you, this was now wash. CSU said they never issued any certificate to Tinubu, even though they say he attended. And they said they never even issued a replacement certificate to him as well, because he never requested for one. So someone is saying, but why did you attend the court session via your legal team? Are you just knowing the implications? Sack all your legal advisors if you have nothing to hide. Exactly. Some say continue with your falsehood. Yes, it is only this platform that reports this type of unfounded stories. Shame. Oh. So these are propagandists as well. It arrant nonsense. I mean, this man Tinubu is beyond shameless. Now, wow. Is law not counting in this nation? I don't know. They don't kill law for Nigeria. I'm not fit to a lie. They have killed law in Nigeria. Why are you afraid if your hands are clean? That's the question somebody is asking. Okay. Somebody say, is it not us that gave you fake certificate? Who are you? Who will not? Now, Nasabio, anything court like they should do. If they like, will send Nigeria for 2K. It's none of my business again. Since comments, not they touch on not talk again. I don't face my life. Hardship is telling on me. Abi, I don't know whether he reach your side. He reach now. Where his own attorneys represented? Yes, his own attorneys were there now. So why did they not object at the location? That is the question. They should have objected the location. The caption is to interest those who believe Buhari na Jibril from Sudan. Okay. Someone say, were they not acting under the direction of the judge? Now, two judges That is it. They were acting under the direction of the judge. Such a tire, or like this man has some mental issues. Eh? Now the judge gave them instruction to do what they were doing, and they were acting according to the court instruction. So you cannot say that where they held it is not a court setting. Made the park well. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment.